arm bars. You guys know arm bars? Okay. That's what we're going to work into, guys. We're working into an arm bar series, okay? We're taking it a little bit slow here because why? Why do we need to take it slow here? Got to build up. Why do we need to concentrate on this breakdown? Right, we need to break our opponent down. We need to really commit to the breakdown before we start trying to pin. All right, before we start securing things. If you want to pin a Cornell wrestler, okay, right? If you want to pin a Cornell wrestler, you got to commit to the breakdown. Right? So when you hear that Drexel coaching staff saying bump, 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 that's because that's what you got to do. You got to break them down, and once you break down the Cornell wrestler, it's over. So all you guys wearing Cornell shirts. You can switch those shirts over. Alright? Alright?
That's just it for the day.
Alright, so we're going to go to arm bars, guys. Inside wrist, we're going to pull the wrist out of the back. So whether I bump or I bump and chop, I'm coming inside wrist, right? You guys can't see in the back. Make sure you stand up and you can see what's going on here. Okay, bump, inside wrist. Where do I go next? Where do I go next to break it down?
Right.
Somebody say, once I have the wrist, where do I go? I'm going to go to the rear end. I take my thigh pad to the rear end. I run the butt down right here. Okay? Now, once I have him broken down here on his side, I need to get this hand out of his back, right? Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thigh pry hand that goes to the rear end, I'm going to dig under, and I'm going to grab his fingers. That's the key here, guys. A lot of times you see guys in this position here, and they're trying to pull this arm out, and this guy's real tough and strong, and they can't do it. A lot of times it's because they're trying to grab the wrist. What I concentrate on is I take my free hand, I shoot it under, and I cup his fingers. Okay? I grab as many fingers as I can get a hold of. All right? How many fingers is legal, you know? 4 is legal. Sometimes you get 3. Okay? And that can be just as good. Alright? A lot of times when you're underneath, nobody knows how many fingers you grab. So I'm reaching under there and I'm digging, I'm grabbing as many fingers as I can, and I'm going to rip it out. Alright? So when I'm here, I'm on my toes, driving my weight, I reach under and I catch fingers. See this? Fingers. If I grab wrist or even his hand, a lot of times, a guy like Mike Gray who has really long fingers, see how long his fingers are? He can keep his hand stuck under there. It's like, So I got to get the fingers, and that's where he's weakest. That's where I pull it out. Now here, I'm going to pull these fingers out, put it on his back, and now I'm going to sit on him right here. See that? Okay? And from here, I keep his arm right on his back. He's going to try to, you know, fight his arm down, get his arm back, but I'm strong here. Mike tries to build up. You can't build up here. So I'm going to shoot my arm bar right here. Fist on the back, okay? And number 1, we're just going to go to grab the far wrist and run it. How many of you guys know this? All right, pretty basic. Okay, we're running it here. Run, right over. And, you know, I can look for my pin here. I'm going to get back points. All right. Pretty basic. What I want you to concentrate more on, this is pretty basic, you know, pinning hold here. Most of you guys know it. What I want you to concentrate on is the breakdown to pulling the wrist on the back. That's what we want to really work on here. This is the part that kids have the most trouble with. So he's up, I'm bumping inside wrist, or I'm bumping, chopping inside wrist. Backhand comes to the rear end, run it down, and I'm on my toes. I'm driving all my weight down into him. What do I reach under and grab? Fingers. Get those fingers. Take those fingers and put them right on his back. Once I do, I can sit right here. Okay? Now, I'm heavy. I'm putting all my weight on him. Arm bar. Okay? Far wrist. Catch. Get out to the side, and I get my hips behind this arm. Okay? I like to kind of get this elbow and get it right in my chest. See that? So when I start driving in, his elbow's running into my chest, which drives his shoulder into his neck, and now he starts to go over. Okay? You gets painful for him. You do this, Lewis?
Yes.
You guys work arm bars? Come out with your partner. So go ahead, do the whole move. Watch Lewis, okay? Spiral, bump, chop, nice. Inside wrist, good. Now reach under, grab the fingers. So walk your hips towards his head. This hand releases, comes under, grab his fingers. There, now put it on his back. Now come around on top. Come back, now you can arm bar. Okay, back up. No, you're good, you're back up. He gets his arm bar.
Yeah,
You can just keep the arm right there, okay? He's got a nice tight arm bar. Now you're gonna go far wrist and run it. Get out to the side. Yep, get out to the side. Run. Keep driving. Takes a big step. Okay, and he's nice and strong right there, looking for the fall. All right, any questions? Okay, pretty basic. I want you to work on the breakdown. Pull the wrist on the back. Get to your basic arm bar, far wrist, turn, and then we'll get into something a little more advanced after that. All right, any questions? All right, let's go.